So, something that did happen earlier, by an hour or so, I discovered that I bought the wrong silicone. But the main thing here is that I discovered that I bought the wrong silicone right about at this point. So, I drove to, it's like 10 o'clock at this point. It's pretty late. Well, not really late, but it's too late for auto parts stores. So I drove my happy butt to Walmart. In a somewhat irate state. To be fair, I was pretty upset that I just wasted $7 on the wrong freaking silicone. So sloppy. I've done this so many times, you think I'd be good at it by now. I just want it done and I don't want to do it again. Okay, well that looks disgusting, but not bad. Alright, now it's time to put it on. Alright, here we are an hour later. It would only have been a couple seconds for you. very important that you torque that. Because I know I was going to forget that otherwise. Okay, well, now I can throw this beast back together. Alright. It's about too much excitement for one night right there. Whew.
So this is just going to be thrown into a random video, but this is one of those did you know things. So these cars, there's a small issue with these cars. We have a rear washer fluid reservoir, and then whoop, at the front of the car we have another washer fluid reservoir. Now the issue, getting to that here, is that there's only one light that comes on the dash when said reservoirs either or get low. And it's one of the more annoying lights because the fluid can move and the light comes on during hard cornering, things like that. So it ends up just being a guessing game as to which one is low. So I'm gonna add to this one and hope for the best. I suppose I could just shine a light in it. No, that's a filler neck. So I really have no idea. And yes, if you're wondering, I am sick now. There's been no video in a couple weeks now actually posted. All this stuff's queuing up. I have footage when I wasn't sick. I have footage when I'm sick now. So that brings us to the next part. So this piece was part of my intercooler piping kit, but it was made before that was there, right? So, had I been thinking about for the future here, you know, if I remember right, I had one of these with me. This is a shorter elbow, and I basically need to connect two of these to hook it down that way into the only place that can even go, which is right through that little gap right there. So that's got to get made. The other thing is this turbo's got to get clocked a little bit differently. I think it's still loose. Let's see. Maybe not. But that's got to get connected underneath as well. So yeah, don't really know what to expect out of it. But regardless, I'm gonna take take my pieces and parts and that over to 513 Fab, and we'll see what happens. I've got basically an entire universal intercooler piping kit, pieces and bits of another one, and this little crappy HKS. Whoa! HKS. Super sequential blow-off valve. So basically I'm just going to put all that in the box, bring it over, and yeah, I'm not good at the whole piping and dealing with that kind of stuff. So I've done what I know so far. So, oil pan. I know I've filmed pieces and bits of the oil pan debacle, but basically I went over to Tin Soldier race cars and got them to weld it yet again. Now we don't have a leak from the pan, but a leak from possibly my AN fitting. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure yet. But regardless, the next step's going to be intercooler piping. I can pick up a cheapo little fitting and change that in 5 minutes. I'm not really worried about it. Intercooler piping, it needs an alignment. Luckily I bought the, like a 3-year tire discounters alignment deal. So I got that. I've got another kind of custom part coming for back here. It's going to be my trailing arms, which are, this is the worst camera angle to show that. It's the ones that go forward and backward, kind of like a lower control arm. And then that sway bar needs to be tightened, because it's not really tightened at the moment. Yeah, trailing arms. I was thinking really hard about getting some sort of lateral arms for the car, because it's all trashed. I don't want factory junk. So, I don't know if I'll do King 6 or wait for a couple of the other companies out there. There was, I think Exile's gonna make them. Exile Auto Works. Bay Poly, or Bo Poly? Yeah, it's Bo Poly, sorry. Butchering his name, I don't know how to say it. And Scott. They're doing the trailing arms. I took my first kind of drive today, and I just went to the gas station because it was like fuel light was on, so I just wanted to put a little bit more in it. So presumably this will be tuned on the gas that's in the car now, so I wanted to have enough to where it's not going to starve itself when it's boosted. But I'll probably do something with these scuzzy fog lights too. Replace them with something decent. These are the $8 Harbor Freight specials. But yeah, this is update number 47,000. See ya.